is TF2 Public Fair on Alarm Copter server of Joyous Win. Sadly, he couldn't be here today. I mean, he's not feeling too well, feeling a little bit rough. So, you know, I'm just going to be here doing the best I can, you know, in his place and whatnot. But anyway, today we're on Barnblitz. And, yeah, this is a really quite a nice, fun little map here. I mean, it's quite an interesting cart push map. It's got nice indoors, outdoorsy areas. And this is a great one for the pyros, actually, especially the back burner types. Who like getting in and around place and being sneaky and all that kind of stuff. Now, in any case, though, I mean, this, I'd say, you know, excellent defensive positions as well. Also, you know, I have to say, towards the end, it gets really tricky, so it's a good map for that. Anyway, let's just see what's on the teams today. Well, okay, look, a lot of the regulars. I'm looking at red team.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Some, a little bit maybe admin-y, but actually, no, I think it's got some good stuff in it. Maybe not so much variation. And blue team's looking a little... I think that can work, actually. That's reasonably aggressive. That should work. Lag. A couple of you are feeling lag, yes, but I'm afraid the server has been restarted since last night, so it might be something your stuff, I'm afraid.
5, 4, 3.
No, I'm not doing that. Doors open. And the initial clusterfuck of when the doors open ensues of general explosion, but no others yet. Wait, hang on. There goes Steve the Hippo, meets the other Uber, who then proceeds to M2 him away, which is, you know, as tradition in Tier 2. But yeah, Blues managed to get some nice ground there, and who was that? Scootaloops there, for the sake of the entire team, runs towards the sentry and blows it up using fire. That's, you know, that's really going out on a limb there, you know. Destroy the sentry before it revolves. And Froggy there, just advancing menacingly. And yeah, it's the thing you do as Heavy. Advance menacing upon the enemy team and just hope they will die. And that was a convincing first point there for blue team. And oh, Kerouac stabs Froggy for his hubris. Yep, that's good identity picking there. Take out the big fat guy at the front. Now anyway, 8 minutes 30 on the clock here. Yeah, that's the thing, you know. 8 minutes, this is a long time, and this map, as says, is relatively unforgiving. This is a map you can rush really, really well, and it does really require some good engineer spots and counter-attacking. Oh wow, another blue Uber. That's just basically just clearing out that entire tunnel like, you know, toilet duck. And red team's just, you know, shuffle right up there, and Conviboon. And I feel for Conviboon, that is a hopeless task he's got there. And that's a giant fat Heavy. Captain Unicorn is like, oh yeah, no, I'm going to abandon this, yeah, no, and oh crap. I mean, right now, Blue's ready to... Oh, okay, here's another counter Uber. You can tell the game's good today when you see Ubers all over the place. Like, seriously, is there any time when I'm not looking at an Uber? The only mercy that Red's got right now is that Blues forgot to push the cart. In fact, there's barely anybody actually on the cart right now. It's a little bit of a embarrassment. Although Blackjack's on there. And Heavy says no! Body Dog just comes out of the cover like, nah man, get off my cart. Ooh, man, I can't get into game analysis mode just yet, simply because you guys are simply just throwing out all the action at once. But anyway though, Red are doing some nice work just holding them back. They're getting their counter-attack on, but part of the problem is they haven't been able to hold a position yet, and I think that's simply due to Blue. They're just throwing out Ubers like candy right now. I mean, you know, they've got some couple of good engineers, medics on them, Blue team. They're doing really well with that. Now we've seen counter from Red. Now this is where, you know, counter are going to start really working nicely. Because you can push Blue backwards a certain degree and they're a bit more away from spawn, it's going to make counter pushing quite effective. Ideally though, what you do need to be doing though is actually creating some good defensive positions, and we've seen a couple of engineers do some stuff, but their stuff isn't built up or is it well defended. Again, the problem you've got to remember with red teams is they have a longer respawn time and they do need trying to minimise that. Again, you know, taking out a spawn point would be a good idea. You know, teleports and all that. Oh, and there was a sentry there, but I think he got completely punked. Jeez, man, blue team is not suffering the energy to live today. I mean, that's good tactics actually. That's the thing, right? A good blue team, when they're vanguarding like that, just make sure sentries are nowhere getting anywhere near the way. I mean, blue team is really moving up here, but this is where I say this map's a little bit tricky, in that it, you know, this last point, it's the last point, and it's just devilishly difficult, especially if everything's been set up in the right place. Now, broadcast peep. I say peeps, there's only one of you, so okay. Now, right now, red has to get some sentries up there. They need to get this stuff done faster, and they're having a problem now. There's Froggy. Oh, and he runs into the sniper view there. That was not a great idea. Heavies are allergic to snipers. Explosive and bleedingly slow. Bleedingly slow. Looking blue up there though. They're trying to take up that upper area, but again, that's a place where Demo Man can just lob up nades and don't care. Captain Unicorn, man, this guy is staying engineer the entire time. He's really doing some nice work here. I mean, his commitment to sitting at one place and building machines around him is incredible. And actually, this time it might work. If Red Team can actually kind of rally around the engineers and keep their stuff up and running, they're going to be fine. Although they've got to watch out for Blue throwing out all the Ubers again. That's the only problem with the sentry defense strategy. As you can see here, Twisted. Oh, Twisted Kerouac. Oh man, that ain't good for the Pyro Pride right there when you get stabbed by the spy. The one thing I do know about Kerouac though, I mean, one of his prime little strats is he doesn't actually go for medics that often. He actually goes for the medic target. Maybe it's something in that if you see something going hard to medic, a little bit more attuned to seeing people do that. And maybe the medics get fooled themselves because they think, oh, it's okay, he would have stabbed me by now, and actually stabs them in front. I'm liking what Red's doing at the moment. They're keeping that attic area. There's always an attic area, I find. But yeah, the red jump class though are doing a nice job of staying up there and making sure Blue don't get a foothold in there. For the time being though, Blue's having a real job of trying to establish a foothold in any of the areas. They can't get in the attic, they can't get in the upper area because of Ubers and stuff. And trying to go for the front door looks a little difficult. Oh, there's an Uber. And stuff's getting burnt. And that sentry up there is doing a nice bit of work. Brandmovic there, Molvic, sorry. Unlucky there. Trying to use the ambassador for headshots, not the best of things. I mean, you can do it on a slightly more sprawling map, but on the ground floor, not the greatest thing. You want to try doing that on our balcony or ledge or something that's been inaccessible. That way they can't run up to you and kill you. Oh, jeez, man, that sentry is taking absolute pounding at the moment. Steve the Hippo there has got the range on it, and he's pummeling that thing with the lock and load. But seriously, right now, I mean, the Captain Unicorn there must be feeling the strain. It's just, oh my god, they're trying to kill me. The entire blue team is trying to kill one man. I actually have to say, he's got a nice attendant pyro there. Who is that? Scoot. Some nice work from Scoot there. Just, I mean, Scoot's actually also got the home wrecker equipped. Oh, that's, you know, Saint Pyro of Engineer kind. Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, there we go. There's Harry the Stingray. Oh, no, try of existence there. Yeah, Harry, I like Harry. He's one of those guys I kind of think is that he's one of those guys who goes to the objective no matter what. Oh, what happened here? Sentry goes down. Uber happens. Blue break in everywhere. Multiple Ubers go off. This is looking bad. Oh my god, the sentry is not being suffered. Steve the Hippo gets right up to the engineer and decides to kill him personally. That's some real hatred right there. That's 24 carat. I don't want you to live in TF2 land. But look at this blue though. They've seen their opportunity and decided, you know what we better do now. Can red create a foothold anywhere? They may have some chance. I say may. 5 minutes 13 though, and red are remaining somewhat. And wow, robot there. Going for the commando heavy mode. So many spies though on red team right now. I think not a lot of them, but they're really active and high profile at the moment. Oh, Steve the Hippo. Jeez, Kerouac is on a stabbing spree once again. I mean, I think he saved red team quite a few times by simply getting the right guy at the right time. The thing is here, I was thinking blue was going to come over the top and completely push the whole thing, but red are hanging on by fingernails here. Interesting little sentry there. Now, Unicorn is playing incredibly well today. I mean, he's going to earn perhaps an MVP soon. So look, of course, on blue side at the moment. Well, let's see what's going on here. Well, okay, they've got certain preparations in place already. I mean, that is an amazing bit of work there. You know, that's really helping the effort. Both teams are actually doing lots of nice stuff again. Blue's problem at the moment is trying to storm into that base and holding it. I mean, they nearly kind of broke through red at one point. They need to kill off red and try to hold the line and stay in good numbers to help the rest of red team. To be fair, we've not seen a crits yet. A crits might just do it here. Oh, wait, what happened here? I think Kero got moved the other team by Captain Auto Balance there. This is not looking good for red team. Their star player just accidentally transferred. Personally, I live by the honour of auto balance, which is, you know, if your team rejects you, feel butthurt and betrayal, and immediately proceed to kill all of them anyway, and win the match, because that really stings. But there's that, especially on the Scar servers, that oh my god moment when basically you've got team switched at the last minute, and it shows you the top 3 lose, and you're the best guy on the team. It's like, oh god, why? 2 minutes 57 here, and blue team is holding, red team's holding nicely. Epic Killer there. Nice work from Epic Killer, keeping that sentry alive, but not enough. Steve the Hippo's on that. Geez, I don't know if it's me. Is it Steve the Hippo versus Captain Unicorn today? These two are trying to just outdo each other. It's looking good for blue though. I think the pub push is strong with this team. Can they get this cart pushed? I'm not sure. Oh well, okay, Bad's in there. The cart's getting pushed. I think last minute push by blue here. Can red no! And wow, what a push there from blue. They just managed to win the game after all. Nicely done blue team. Excellent defense from red team.